Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I have a patron shout out request for Mario. Mario is an absolute rock star. Thank you so much for your support. You've been with me for a long time, and I can't really thank you enough. Mario has been listening to a band he's had me listen to once before. The band is called Damned, and it's not to be confused with, there's another band called The Damned, but it's a different band, so it's actually took a little bit of... I remember the first time I listened to them, it took me a while to get pictures and logos and stuff, because every time I put it in, the only thing that would come up was a band called The Damned. But this is the band called Damned, and the name of the song, and he told me not to try to pronounce it. I'm not going to, don't worry. He did have it translated into, or not translated, but put in English lettering. And I just now counted it up. It's 35 letters long. I'm not going to butcher that. But I did put it into Google Translate, and the song's title translates into Obsessive Values Intersect with Insanity. I'm super excited for this. I actually just a few minutes ago brought back up the first song I listened to them. It was killer. It was so good. And I'm really excited for this, so I can't wait to get to it. So, Mario, you're a badass. Thank you again for bringing Damned back onto my channel. I'm really excited for this. Let's switch on over. And here we go with a patron shout request from Mario of Damned with Obsessive Values Intersect with Insanity. I'm loving this intro. A little bit of digital distortion. Oh, hold on, let's talk about that intro for a minute. First of all, I'm digging the really deep vocals he just came in with. I liked the kind of strings feel at the beginning with just the very epic big drums coming in, and then every time the drums would do that slow boom 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 boom, there would be some digital effects on the whole track, giving it kind of a you've got this big clean feel, and then you'd hear this little jitter in it as it was going down. That was really cool. The drummer is I'm going to mess up their names, I apologize, but Messiah is the drummer. Killer sounds to his drums. They just sounded big and epic and badass. Then you go into the hit the actual song, and you got the guitar players, Ko and Suika. I'm a little iffy on the C's in Japanese names. Suika. Killer guitar. The little, they kind of similar to what the drums were doing. They were at the very beginning. They would do these rhythms, like full, strummed rhythms, and then really cool stuff on the fretboard. Then really, full strum, little cool stuff on it. It was really cool. Really excited for this. The talent in this band is insane, and the bass player, Sakura, is cool. Very good thick bass, and the singer who just came in, Hit One, is or Hitone, Hitone's probably, or High Tone. Sorry, I just found four different pronunciations for it in like the last 5 seconds. High Tone maybe is his name. I know he can scream. I know he does gutturals, but the tone he just came in with actually reminded me of oh, what's the band I'm thinking? It was right there, Type O, with that super deep, just slow. The music is going crazy, really fast paced before that, and then they go into this first verse, and that low tone gave me a very big Type O feel. Very cool. Wow. Okay, that was cool. The drop to nothing after that chaos, and then coming in with the slower pace section again, that was cool. The drop off to nothing was really, really cool. The way the screen went black, the music cut out, and then it just built right back into it. It was so good. I love the drop back to the acoustic guitar every once in a while. Okay, there's so much going on. There was a whole section there that was almost without a time signature. It was just kind of hanging there, and they were playing as they wanted to. It was really you couldn't keep a beat to it because it didn't have one. Very cool way to do a little kind of a break in the middle. Is one of the guitars actually doing some of the guttural vocals? Because like that part, it was like going back and forth to where high tone would do a guttural, and then one of the two guitarists was doing, at least it looked like he was doing it. This is a video. What you're hearing may not necessarily be what you're seeing, but does one of the guitarists also do gutturals? That would be really cool to be able to do, back and forth gutturals like that. That's really cool. I'm digging it. I'm loving the different paces too. There's so much, there's the slow, big, epic section, and then it speeds up, then it speeds up, then it speeds up, and then it goes back to slow. And they're like doing it in increments each time, and it's really cool what they're doing. The musicianship of this band is fantastic. Okay, I don't usually stop during solos, but I wanted to point something out. Hold on, I'm going to let it play for a second. Whichever guitarist is, again, let me know which guitarist is which, either Kau or Saika or Suika. He's wearing like librarian glasses. I didn't notice it earlier, or maybe he didn't have them on earlier in the video. But it looks. I like the chain on the glasses, and it's just, I hadn't noticed them before. It just caught my eye. I'm like, those are like librarian glasses. He looks like a librarian from the 40s, but it's a cool look. I'm digging their look. And you got to realize, I grew up in the 70s and 80s loving bands like Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, Poison, stuff like that. So I'm used to, the bands of guys wearing maybe more feminine stuff, but just being badass musicians. So it doesn't bother me seeing the band, go full on to the nines like this. I mean, look back in the 70s, the Kiss, or, any of these glam metal bands from back then. I'm used to it. I one of my favorite bands in the world wears maid costumes, so them dressing like this isn't bothering me. In fact, I dig it. It just so visually, pops out at you. It's really cool. But for some reason, I caught those glasses here toward the end, and it just got me. I'm like, it was almost jarring. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of this outro solo, because it's a badass solo. It's really nice. Very melodic. Very beautiful. I really like this acoustic. That was a cool way to end it. Have the the full band and the outro solo fade out into just this acoustic guitar. Very cool. Okay, that was a patron shout request from Mario of Damned with their song "Obsessive Values Intersect with Insanity." That was cool. That was a really cool song. I loved the structure of it. I loved the each section built up from a slow, very melodic section, and then slowly got faster and faster and faster, almost to a blast beat pace, but not quite. They never went full on blast beat, but it was very fast. The solos were killer. The vocals were killer. Drums, bass, so guitar, everything. This was a really good song. Really, really enjoyed that. This is a good band. Musically, these guys are fantastic. They are just unbelievably talented. Really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. Mario, absolute rock star. Thank you for all your support. It means the world. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.